Hey, what's up? I'm LilSimsie.
Can I get a bump?
And this is the Sims 3 Not So Berry Challenge. So, we went to the bar last night with our friends, which is why we're getting up so late today. But I want to go take care of the, actually, I want her to go sue for slander. I can't even think. I want her to go sue for slander, so, we're going to have to kind of get a move on. But we're going to, obviously eat, just been to the bathroom, and then, we'll go. So I just recently did something that I'm not accustomed to doing, and that was pre-order The Sims 4 seasons. There's been so much hype about that I thought it was going to be a pretty good idea if I didn't have to. And you're going to have to wait anyway, but, you know, whatever. It don't come out till the 22nd of June, so I've got, 2 weeks, and it'll be great. The biggest problem I have with this expansion pack is that it's going to kill all the mods that we have right now. So, we'll see what happens. I may not be able to play some of my Sims 4 series for a minute, but we'll see. Alright, so we just found the city hall. So we're going to go sue for slander. And see, we got around 3 something. It is already almost 8 o'clock at night. So she goofed off. Why it takes that long to eat, I don't know. But duh Sims. So we're going to go run around this pole like we do. And I will see you guys at City Hall. Alright, so here we are. We're at City Hall. You guys probably can't tell that yet, but the metro is right there in front of the building. So she'll go in and we'll see what happens. I doubt she wins, but she could. Sophia she lost the case, and she had to pay $140 in legal fees. Well, that's nice. You go back in there and sue for slander, and second time she should get it. Ooh, sorry. I hurt myself hitting my own mic. And she lost again, so that's it. We're not going to go back in there because 140 simoleons isn't a lot of money, but it is when you don't really have it. So we're just going to go back to the house. Yeah, that was kind of weird. That was weird. But as you can see, it is 3 in the morning now. So that's another reason how come she could not sue for slander again. Not only will it make her broke, but she has to go to work later on today. And when you think about it, she has to get up pretty early to do that because work is at 1. But if you're sleeping till 11, you know, that kind of puts a time crunch on the stuff you can do, which is one of the biggest problems I'm having in this episode is time. Because she spent a little bit too much time with her friends on Friday night, she's starting to suffer getting stuff done for work or even for this challenge, because we have to level up 10, but we also need to level up the inventing, or we have to level up to 10 the science career, but we also have to level up the inventing skill, and we still have to collect all the gems. I don't know if you guys were aware of that, but if you look in the description and go check my Tumblr page, all the rules are in there, and I'd forgotten all about it. It's like, okay, I'm already not doing real well with her career and getting the inventing going, but I haven't even begun to search for a gem. So I got to start doing that. But what we're going to do, I'm go ahead and cut out. Okay, so now we'll see what happens, because it's 9. Yeah, it's about 9 o'clock. She got, I think, a significant amount of sleep. It's obviously not a full bar, but I think it'll be enough to carry her through the day, and then she'll come home, and I'll move this plate. Okay, or not. You're in the way. I don't know where that plate went. There it is. I give up. It's somewhere. No, it's back on the table. Okay. Oh, yeah, try again with this plate. Now, you know what? Forget it. So, I don't know where that plate is. It's not, I don't think it's in the sink. It's probably on the other side of the wall. We'll find out later on. So we're just going to have some breakfast. It's almost 10. She'll leave for work at noon. So hopefully she can clean her house at least a little bit before she heads off to work. I don't think she's going to get her bed made or anything, but okay. So we're empty the refrigerator and go to the bathroom, and we might get all that done before we go to work. Nope. That's nope. But when we get back, okay, she's walking into the trash compactor. The trash chute. Okay, you'll see the bills are on the floor. So when we get home, we need to pay the bills. I saw the post woman when she came through, but I assumed she put the stuff in the mailbox, and she didn't. So I have to pay bills. It seems about this rate she would be late to work. It looks like it took her an hour to change clothes. I can't be certain, but it looks like it took her maybe about an hour to change clothes. See you when you get back. And we're back. So, as promised, we are going to pay our bills. And we got invited to a party. Now, if you look at our energy, we could probably get away with going to the party. I mean, for a little while, we certainly couldn't do it like for about 4 or 5 hours. You know how the parties are. So we will go, because I think it's a co-worker, if I remember correctly. It's Taryn, and that's the first person we met. So to be friends with her, I'm really trying to do that, because When we met her, we didn't know that she worked with us. And it's one of the few coworkers she has that have not left the job. Because like that genie guy, he left the job. So there's that. Pay the bills. Like I said, I don't think we're going to, I don't know if she's going to watch TV or not. So, and you may be thinking, why wouldn't you know? I'll tell you. I'm trying a new experiment out because Sims 3 is the way it is. And, you know, it takes a little longer to get stuff done. So I'm recording big chunks of The Sims 3 and then only showing you guys like action packed parts. So what you got right here is a voiceover, and the Not So Berry Challenge episode before this was also done this way. It's just something I thought I'd try and see if maybe I could get a little bit more done. The Sims 3 and my computer no longer like each other, so it takes me a minute to get stuff, you know, done. And if I record a normal 20-minute episode, and let's see, she's just standing there, so I decided to try to do it like this, see if we get some more action-packed episodes. So that's all that's going on. And you know, the Sims 3 could fix itself and it end up okay. So here we are. We made it to the party. Yeah. You know why you're cold? Because you don't have any pants on. There we go. Yeah, I was not going to make you guys watch that. When I go into cast, it always takes forever. I have so much stuff. So, cast could be a 20-minute video by itself. So no, you don't need to go home after you have this conversation. I thought we were already friends, but it says we're still just acquaintances.
Meet. Or Bakabadoo. You're free Shabakadoo.
The vines. Gotta love the vines.
Yes,
I'm a Bakadoo. Free Shabakadoo. I happen to like that vine quite a bit, so. We've had enough. We're going home. We're half dead. It's almost 1:30 in the morning. That wasn't the intention, but I'm trying to make friends. This is only like episode 7 or something, so I kind of like for the action to kind of get going in my games. You know, I don't want it to be so fast, like you meet a guy and the next thing you know you're married and you're pregnant. I do that sometimes for fun. I try to make it a nice extended length so that things aren't taking, you know, a long time to do. So basically I'm trying to make the friends, because if you read about what's supposed to be going on as far as the mint generation, that, you know, I thought it meant that she was going to have a lot of friends and she hung out with them quite a bit. She was going to be really social. She does not have the social butterfly trait, but it said that she, you know, really likes to hang out and party and stuff like that. I don't know. Do I have it? I have Wonder Child and what? Oh, I do. I wanted to read you what it says. You're a crazy new inventor that really loves the color mint. You're career driven, but still make time for silly antics and outings with your closest friends. You love luxury and want the best for yourself and your family. So that's where I'm getting that from. She has friends. She'll hang out with that specific group of friends, and you know, they'll be friends for life, I guess. I'm not trying to just nail it like coworkers, but coworkers is usually how you start making your friends, especially if you move to a new town. All right, so She went to bed after she ate. Now she's up. It is Tuesday and it's almost 10 o'clock. She's doing a little bit better today. She's not so rushed. As you can see, she's not so rushed. She's just kind of standing there. Don't stand there, Sophia. The difference in going ahead and recording first and doing voiceover later is I get to actually hear what's going on in the game. Like I just heard that baby crying. So you can tell you actually have neighbors and they're actually noisy and things like that. I think it's neat. So I get to hear that. Not to say you can't hear that when you're straight recording, but you're so much, you know, more into whatever it is you have to do next that your brain has to work like whatever, like what, 2 to 3 seconds ahead or something. So like I said, it's just an experiment I wanted to see. And I mean, there are other people who do this. Some of, like Captain Sauce. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he does the Sims 4 stuff, and he, I think, from what I gather, records a big bunch of footage, and then he edits it like what I've done, and then he puts his commentary on it. It's pretty hilarious. So I guess that's what I'm trying to do. You know what's really interesting is you go and you pick the outfits. Now Sophia is inappropriate and insane. So the insane trait causes her to change her clothes into clothes that wouldn't be appropriate. But what she's wearing right now is appropriate. I like that. I don't get to see it very often. But yeah, that's her nightwear that she never changes into. So Sophia's going to go to work. And when she gets back, I have no idea what's going to happen. Okie dokie. I know what's going to happen. We're going to go ahead and take a nap, and then we're going to see if we can't do something about that karaoke thing that's supposed to be going on. I'm having a hard time finding karaoke. So we're going to have to go to the dance club.
What?
There we go. Okay. So, I can put a karaoke machine somewhere in town. I guess I could even stick it here. I wouldn't want to stick it at the dance club though. But, since we're at the end of the episode and I didn't get to do it last time, I'm going to be showing you how to populate the, this community lot since there's no people in here, which is what she was just commenting on. Come on in. Make yourself at home. So we made it to the dance club. This is actually quite nice. There was nothing on the upper levels, so you don't go upstairs. And if you go downstairs, it's just the bubble blowers. So I think it's very vibrant in here. So you click on Master Controller on the floor. And then you click on invite over. And then you see in select criteria all the different things you can pick from. Okay, you can pick, it says attraction, female, male, or by age, meaning eligible bachelors on either side or bachelorettes or whatever. Careers, co-workers. Now that's the one I'll be picking. But look, you have home world, so you can invite a bunch of people who live here in Westerberg if you wanted to. Or people with select skills, people from selected families in town, preferences of color. Look at all this stuff. There's just tons and tons of stuff. But I'm going to do co-workers, so you can just females or just males. That's what that one is. I'm just going to do co-workers. And here are my co-workers. And now what we do is we wait a minute and they will show up. Like I said, you can pick whatever you want. You could have picked like 20 people just from Westerberg to show up. And I mean, you got to wait a minute, but they'll all show up here. The problem, well, that's not really a problem, but it's getting late. And so they'll show up, but they may not stay a long time. I think your dance clubs or your nightclubs or something have a specific time when they close. Well, when they open too, but usually they close about what, like 3, maybe 4. And so as it starts to get close to that time, the people are gonna, they'll show up and be like, you know what, I gotta go. See, they work too. So we're just gonna play this freezer bunny game. And I've backed up enough that you should be able to see her coworkers when they arrive. But that's how you do. You click on the floor, you click on master controller that has the orange circle in it, and then you click on invite over, and then you choose how many and who it is. So I see her boss and that guy co-worker she has. And the girl in the jeans and the tank, I don't know her. She's not a co-worker. I think she's Oliviera's wife or something like that. I think her name is the same last name as his. I mean, that could mean she's a sister, but I'm not quite sure. I think I just lost the freezer bunny game. Yup. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, they're okay. They're just getting themselves acclimated. That's all. And we're missing 2 people. We're missing Taryn. And I think the girl's name's Melissa, but I don't remember. There's Taryn. And there she is. Okay. So that's how you get that to work. We're going to disband the group. And I would like to thank you guys for keeping the channel relevant, for coming out and supporting the channel. You guys come out and support the streams. I definitely appreciate that. I've been a little under the weather lately, so videos and the live streaming is kind of, on hold for a little bit, but I'll be back before you know it. I'm the most procrastinating simmer here on YouTube. Of course I'll be back, right? Anyway, you guys keep your eyes peeled. Peeled. Like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell, because you never know when the most procrastinating simmer on YouTube will drop another video. I'm LilSimsie, and I'm out.